Hey everybody, it's F-Bomb Fitzgerald, and while traditionally I haven't made many videos doing channel updates or life or gaming setup updates or anything like that, I just recently moved cross-country, and as such, I'm making a whole bunch of changes to my life and to my gaming setup as well. Some of that's just a natural consequence of moving to a new house with a different layout, but some of that's also a conscious effort for me to upgrade my setup for a better gaming and editing experience, and also as a bit of a reward to myself for making it through this big life change, which has been pretty expensive and stressful. So why not dump a little bit more money into my happiness? So my first major change is I bought myself a new desk, which is technically a gaming desk, but I also use it for work. It's just overall a lot bigger and has kind of a better shape, if that makes any sense, where I can kind of reach everything that I need a lot more easily. I do think it's going to make a big improvement for me in terms of gaming. Also, it has a much more natural and bigger space for a gaming PC tower, but more on that later. The second big change is kind of basic, but I'm very excited about it, which is I used to game just using my Wi-Fi, and that was because in my old house, there was no way to plug an Ethernet cable into my modem in an easy way where I could have it go to where I was gaming at. I know that sounds really strange, but just trust me on that one. In my new home though, I made a point to set up my gaming and office space in the room with the modem, so now I'm finally able to plug in with an Ethernet cord, and already I've noticed that my frames in game have been a lot higher and also more consistent, like they rubber band less, maybe I'm having less packet loss. Either way, I think it's going to improve my performance and hopefully my mood as well. The third item that's pretty exciting to me is I bought a new gaming monitor. It's a Dell, I'll just link everything in the description, it'll probably be easier that way. But it's a 27-inch monitor, so that should definitely be a huge improvement over my current monitor, which is way smaller with much worse specs. Honestly, given how much time I spend gaming and editing, it just feels like a worthwhile investment. Finally, the biggest piece of news is I plan on buying and possibly building a proper gaming computer. I've actually been editing and gaming off of a laptop since my channel started, and while it's worked surprisingly well, there are certain performance issues and storage issues, specifically around having the space to have all my games downloaded and not have to worry about running out of space because of all the footage I collect and edit. And hopefully with a new, bigger, beefier, proper setup, I won't have to worry about any of that anymore. I'll throw in the description what I'm kind of thinking about getting, and if anybody's got any recommendations or feedback, let me know. One other obvious but rather important thing I thought I'd mention is I am 2 hours time zone difference from what I was before, so if you were used to seeing either my videos or me in game at certain times, expect that to be a little off schedule, but nothing crazy. Anyway, I have had a lot of big changes in my life and gaming situation, so I did want to share with you all. I will let you know what I think of the monitor and what kind of setup I get for my gaming once I have those in place. But I will say already that even minor changes like having a proper gaming desk and connecting to the internet through the Ethernet cord instead of Wi-Fi have already started to make my new house feel more like a home. I also wanted to thank everybody for their patience as my upload schedule got a little messed up with the move and certain logistics got a little bit scrambled. And thank you just generally for watching my channel. This is my 450th video in about 3 years, which still seems insane to me. I know I'm still a small channel, I know I still have a lot of room for growth, but just the fact that I haven't given up, I credit you all as viewers for keeping me going. Let me know in the comments section what you think of this style of video, and if you're interested in a follow-up video where I talk about the monitor and the gaming setup and just kind of generally review my new setup. Thanks as always for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you all in the next one.